Okay, welcome back to...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The Stanley Parable. How many times have we walked through here? How many times indeed?
When Stanley...
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Oh.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
One,
Okay,
two,
then.
three,
It's an
four,
adventure.
five. Oh.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. Let's go through here. Can I move these? I want to move them. This is the one I want to go through. Yoo-hoo, story. Story. Where are you? Everyone knows what you did. Just holding back to
I'll say it.
torture yourself.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
No.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
No!
not?
No! Oh, come on.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No. Oh.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
We could go up that ladder if you just open that door.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
We started.
You win!
Hooray!
Congratulations!
All right.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off.
I'm so glad. Thank you very
Good
much.
job.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Oh, no.
No?
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
That's true.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
No.
Okay?
That was
I'm
almost
getting
as bad
weirded
as the
out
time
by
we were
whatever
doing
this place is.
the
I
clicking
don't
on the
care
doors.
what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Fair enough. While you're restarting. Oh, cool. Hold on. This looks good. We've got...
All right.
Yes.
I've got a solution.
Good.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost,
Okay.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Trademark.
Just follow the line.
Trademark.
How simple is that?
That's pretty simple. Let's do it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you see that? I can... I didn't know that. I can go down. Since when can I go down? I never... That was just accidental. I can't have it from other games. That's so cool. Sorry. And we're losing. Oh, we can crawl. I never knew that. I wonder was that new or... Woohoo! Oh! 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 Look at that. Sorry. Oh. before.
You see?
Yeah.
The line knows where the story is.
Ooh,
it's
4
over
question
in
mark.
this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests
Wait, how do I get up
inside
on the wall?
of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Just
Well,
a
I'd
tad.
like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Ah, this is
You know
classic.
what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yes. That's not really lightening of the mood music. Trouble or shuffle. Shaken, not stunned. Cian Tommy is Shane Moshadoli. Oh, we're getting to see the back places where we've been wondering about. Ooh. Swinging light. Never a good thing. I'm stuck. Well, this was different. Ooh. Wee. Wee. Ooh. Interesting. So we're going to come out there. By the looks of things. Employee 432 peer reviews. Wow. No way. What? This is getting a tad bit around the place. Ooh, that's nice.
Wait, cut
What?
the music.
Yeah.
Go back and look at that fern.
Again!
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
It will.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
You must be
won't
joking.
want to miss anything.
Really? Are you serious? I think you're joking. You're gonna ask me how many leaves or something's on it. Nah, okay, I've looked at it. I haven't a clue. Okay. No way.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The
Yeah.
story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
There's another door open over there. We went through this one before. Here, I think I remember trying to open this door. It didn't have that number in it, though. Wait, what? Did we do this? Is this where we came in? That's my office. That's deadly. Oh, we went in 425. Ooh. Wait a minute.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. Restart.
Ah. The line is back. Proceed. I can do it again. Look, woohoo.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, okay. Wouldn't you have thought that this was a room and not...
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Isn't it?
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be
Together.
anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Great.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Once upon a time there were...
Oh, no, not you again.
Yeah.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
I'm with you.
Just don't acknowledge it.
I'm with
We
you.
should be fine.
Okay, shall we maybe turn back and go around the other way? What do you reckon? What do you think? Is that too obvious? What do you think? No? Is this too much? Like starting all over again? The line is here as well. What are we going to do? How about we just go back into our office? How about that? Forgetting it ever existed. No. No. We'll just ignore that the line is there, and we'll wander on and pretend it never existed. What do you say? Have you nothing to say? Do you not even realize I've left? Are you still back? Have you wandered on ahead of me? You've left me, haven't you? Typical. Okay, let's just pretend it's not there. Look at those windows. It's still here. It's trying to grab our attention. Are you listening? Oh, good, it's gone. Right, here we go. Run our own little nuke here.
Ah,
Yeah.
good choice. We get to make a decision.
Oh,
From
goody.
here, the story is in our control.
Yes.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Okay.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
Okay.
walk in circles for a minute.
Can I walk around the other way?
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Well, isn't taking the
Since
right door
answer
better
is
than
clearly
taking the
yes,
wrong one?
Then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Uh-oh. Are you sure? Wouldn't have mattered, because both doors lead to the same room. The confusion ending. Okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Uh-huh.
And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times?
Uh-huh.
That's really how all this goes?
Stanley dies
It's all
for a long
determined?
time.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
We have a
Then what?
blackness.
Am I just supposed to forget?
Find the
Well,
identical
what if I don't
replica
want
of
to
the
forget?
office begun deteriorating.
My mind goes
We've
blank.
loads more.
simply
How
because
many
it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be.
Find the line again,
I
Stanley.
don't want it to be. I don't
confusing.
want the
Ah,
game
here
to
we
keep
go.
restarting.
So we've
I don't want
1,
to forget
2,
what's
3,
going
we've
on.
4 more.
I don't want to be trapped like this.
Forgets the
I
previous
won't
restarts,
restart
and
the
it-
game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
No, so you just
whatever it
forget
is
the
that made
previous
this
restarts.
schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait.
I'm looking forward
You
to the
know,
bookstore.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Find a bookstore, get
I'm
bored
not
and
quite
leave.
sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
All right. Let's keep going, huh?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. I can still do that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Going.
he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
No.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Up he went. Oh. Oh. Wow. At this crack again.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
Ooh.
of any human life. Shocked,
4,
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
5.
What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk
forgotten.
guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it
2845.
an extra secret PIN number. 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Well, where's my bookstore? Confusion ending. Is it? It's just confusing. It just ends there, and there is no
Descending deeper into the building,
6.
Stanley realized he felt
7
a
and
bit
8.
peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
That's very
Why
well
did he
done.
feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, he did. Can we deviate the sides at all? No. Okay. Let's press this button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Lots
What
of-
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
there's
thought to himself.
probably one of the
Did he have the
platformers who walked
strength
out.
to find out?
Fantastic. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so
There's
many
Fred.
individuals reduced to images on a
Oh, look,
screen.
there's George.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
You're gonna. Let's press that.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
It's true.
Had Stanley really been under someone's
Did I not
control
press
all
that?
this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah. Press this. I guess.
No.
No?
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it?
No.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the
Nice.
world?
This is a big building.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
It's funny, I don't
And as
see
the
any
cold reality of his
those
past
labels.
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I never noticed that the last time. Ooh, I pressed the button, it beeped. Beeps. Beeps. Ooh, big red button. Staircase. Oh. 4. I pressed the number 4. Ooh. That's fun. Um. Ooh, 1, 2. Five. Where's 3? Oh, there's 3. Mm-hmm. 4. Oops. Yeah, let's just go and turn the power on this time.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
So I win either way.
Detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Yes.
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Oh, yes.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Where was the
All
three?
right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
forget
I
the three.
erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
5.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not?
No, don't.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh, that was
Oh,
cool.
dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
3.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
You have 3 attempts
You wanted to
remaining.
control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
Goodbye,
So you
employee 427.
take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Re-enter
That's 30
passcode.
seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Let's go down
Make
in
it
here.
count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
There you go. Okay. That's the end of that one. Join me in the next one. If you're a glutton for punishment. All the best. Thanks for watching. Bye.